Yo, what's good, people? So we'll be back for the next episodes of Something Magical Railgun. And the last episode we found out that Misaka is overpowered, although someone told me she's really not, but for now she's the power ceiling in the series. So as far as I'm concerned, she's overpowered at this moment because at least she's the only level 5 I know about. Except that white-haired guy who has a series about himself, I forget his name. I don't even know his name, to be honest. Oh, Accelerator, I think it's what people said it is, because I know the name of the show is a certain magical accelerator, so I guess that's his name too. But well, that doesn't matter. But what matters is that Kuroko is I don't know, but she'll send you to the doom dimension, bro. Nah, we can't be messing with Kuroko. But those were some 2 fun episodes, the first 2. So eager to see, or interested to see rather, I think that's the better choice of words, to see what happens next time, or this time rather, this time. So without further ado, I bring to you you need to tell me there's nobody on this whole street. Okay. Okay, it doesn't even look that dark. What? Imagine if one of the technology in the city stops working. I feel like the whole city stops operating. It feels like they're very reliant on technology in this place. Fam, that's the school? Okay, nah. That's the school? That's the school? Nigga, this is UK. would not France. So I don't know, bro. Like, this is what? So there's a city within Academy City. That's pretty interesting. Sanji. The desperation is strong with this one. Given how fancy this school is, you would think they will have cheesecake and cross-tartars in the school cafeteria or something. Or maybe because they're all rich, they expect them to, wander in town and buy from all these lavish stores, I guess. Yeah, definitely a play on France? Italia? Crostata. Someone tell me.
理由は何ですの？昨日の放課後から夜にかけて常盤台の生徒ばかりが6人連続して襲われる事件があったの。
I'm sorry. There is no adult to solve this thing. Just except she's an adult, but she looks like a student. No adult in this judgment branch, or is this branch specifically the 177 branch specifically a branch of students, and maybe 123 is normal individuals, maybe 150 is a branch of criminals, but they all work for judgments, because I just find it weird. Or now that I think about it, is it that you only have powers when you're young? Like, so maybe the people in judgment, like, they have their railgun power, not railgun, they have their powers anyway. But maybe when you get to, like, I don't know, 19, 20, you lose your powers, and those guys can no longer be part of judgment, and they reshuffle new kids. Maybe, I don't know. Does somebody have the invisibility quirk? She has, Toru's quirk, Hagakure. Probably Hagakure's long-lost sister or something, or brother. I mean, granted that this is an all-girl setting, it's probably a girl.
ひどいよ。見るんだったら
It's probably not that serious, to be honest with you. Like, it's not like I'm gonna see them bleeding out of their eyes. No, it's not that deep. They haven't lost their testicles like what that man did in part 4. I forget his name. The first guy.
Yo, Angelo.
That was taking out kids' testicles.
だったら
Let's see it, but okay. What did it take? Like their mental? I don't. What? Let's see their face, bro.
の制服を着てたせいで具合はどうなんですか？体の方は大したことなくて、しばらく横になれば大丈夫だろうって。ただ
Dada?
最初は光学操作系の能力者を疑ったのですが、姿を完全に消せる能力者は学園都市に40
Bro, everything is on the system in this place.
この人レベル2です。よほどの力ではないと実験データにあります。
I mean, but you can level up at any time, just like Misaka. She leveled up to level 5, so even if she's level 2, she can have leveled up. But that'll probably be on the system, except she's lying about abilities. This is the crime. This. I'm not even mad. You know, I'm not mad. Someone told me this first season was slice of life. So I'm not even angry. I'm seething. I can't explain. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. There's nothing I have to say, to be honest with you.
このくらい前髪だ。鏡の中に確かに鏡に関
How does she even put hair on the people's eyes? That's pretty weird.
ではずっと能力を使っていると。けど能力を永遠に使い続けることはできない。潜めている。正解。ということは。
And what kind of person? Well, we'll wait till I see her backstory. But you just go about giving people unibrows. That's your. There's no backstory that can justify that. I'm sorry. There's no backstory. What? What does it even make sense? If okay, it's not that her ability is not that she can make people like not perceive her. I mean, that's her ability, that people don't perceive her. It's not invisibility, so like people don't perceive her if you look directly at her, right? But to enter the Garden of Campuses, you have to go through the gate anyway. So how is she going through the gate? Who gives her permission to go through when she's not a student from there? That's just weird. Because the cameras catch her, I'm assuming, right? Because I think the cameras caught the first girl we saw, but she was like, I didn't see her. So I'm like, but no, okay, the cameras didn't catch her, because if they did, it would have been pretty easy to figure out. This whole searching thing wouldn't have probably mattered. So I'm just like, okay, I guess cameras don't catch her too. Interesting. Okay. How can they even? I guess they're using footsteps to gauge her. Yeah. This girl is pretty stupid. You know we can still hear you. Come on, use your ability better. Oh god. So wait, they can see on the cam. What? They see her on the camera. How did they? So I was right the first time. They did catch her on the camera. So why was there a whole thing of let's find out who it is? It's pretty. God damn this! I don't understand. Someone explain to me, please. Misaka about to give her the business?
鬼ごっこは
Is that what's going on? Ooh,
終わりよ。
okay. I'm pretty sure that has no effect on her because she is kind of, yeah, as expected.
残念。私こういうの聞かないんだよね。容疑者を拘束したとアンチスキルに連絡してくださいな。
Anti-skill. That's the name of a group. They de-skill people. They take away their skills.
さよ、笑えばいいわ。あの人みたいに。あの人？
So because of it, man, why? I guess she's in middle school. I shouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. You go through that phase. People go through that phase rather. So
時間はいつまでも続くと無邪気に信じていた。春は終わった。唐突に。そんなに時話題のお嬢様がいいの？
別にす。だってお前の眉毛って。
That's so stupid. It's so stupid that it's good. The backstory is funny.
あの男が憎い。私から彼を奪った時話題の女が憎い。この世の眉毛すべてが憎い。だからみんな面白い眉毛にしてやろうと思う。ごめん、途中から話が見える。
Yeah, that's a trash backstory. Can't you even shave that?
じゃないよ。そのくらい、そう、ちょうどいいチャームポイントだって。
Can't be if you don't want it, shave it, or can you not? I don't know. I've never shaved my eyebrows, so I wouldn't know. So maybe you can't. I guess that's anti-skill. What are they gonna do? Anti-skill against skills? So I mean, the name is in the pudding, so. That was the wrong reference. The name is in the pudding. It's not the right. It's not the right metaphor. That's not the metaphor.
気に姿を消してたよね。そういえばレベル2だという話です。まさかバンクのデータが間違ってるとか？まさか。
Foreshadowing. Okay. Episode 3. Tokiwada is targeted. It's not a bad episode, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not even like surprised, to be honest. I don't mind, like I've said on my Hitman Reborn reactions, I don't mind slice of life. So it was cool. I mean, there's no real takeaway from the episode from me personally, except you guys have your own like things like, oh yes, you missed this analysis. Like for me, the things I noticed, at least in the episode, was they seem like they have a heavy reliance on technology, and if the data bank is wrong, see, like they said at the end of the episode, it caused this problem because they thought this person was a level 2 and they excluded her from the whole, thing, but maybe she's actually level 3 or 4. I don't know, but in things like investigations like this, so maybe there's other things that are wrong, especially when you rely heavily on this kind of city, because it's very advanced. So I feel like something is going to happen somewhere in terms of the reliance. I think that's a very big thing generally in most series. Like when there's a technology always comes back to bite you in the ass somehow. It's kind of like Okay, I was gonna say Boruto, but it's not really over reliant, but you understand what I mean. And obviously, that was the only takeaway. The backstory, like I've said, tragic and trash. I mean, obviously it wasn't trash, but it was no, actually, no, that the backstory was funny because the the way she was just exaggerating the whole thing of, oh, the man left me for this took it. I'm like, fam, you in middle school, but I guess at that age too, it feels like you know, if I don't get this is I don't know. I can't remember how I felt at that time in my life, to be honest with you. And I think I was like in an old boys school for like year 7. So okay, not really year 7, just for like a term. So okay, yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, it was a pretty good episode, pretty funny. Not funny. I was entertained, is how I would describe it. So it was an entertaining episode, but it wasn't funny like ooh, but it was entertaining. So, and those were like an announcement in the show. So we'll see what happens moving forward. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Yenzo out. Peace.